Describe a holiday you recently had. The most recent holiday that I had was actually when I went to Switzerland this summer vacation. I'm actually um, half Swiss, so we have family there. My father lives actually there, so we went to visit him because this pandemic here in Mexico was actually getting really worse. So we wanted to get away from Mexico and we went to Switzerland to visit our family and our dad. And yeah, so I went with my other of the family. I went with my mom, with my two brothers, two older brothers, and yeah, we catch the first flight that was available to Switzerland, and we just went there. Well, actually, I did a lot of things there, and the coronavirus there was actually getting really good. There were really few corona cases, so that's why I did a lot of things. I basically went every day out with my friends. I have friends there because I used to live there, so we party a lot. We did a lot of things. I met new people and talked to strangers, and yeah, I did a lot of things there. Like I went to museums. I also went with museums with my family. Then I, we went swimming, we went skydiving even, and it was actually great there. And I really enjoyed it because it was, it felt like I was free. Because after being isolated from society like 4 months, it was really hard to really realize that in other places the coronavirus um, is actually going pretty well. So I felt really free, and it is one of the holidays I enjoyed the most. Even though we we didn't do like a family trip or anything to a place, I really enjoy being just going out with my friends, going out to to ride the bike and everything. It was great. Do you live in a house or a flat? I actually live in a big house. I really like it here. There's a lot of rooms, they're really spacey, and the garden, especially the gardens, the garden is beautiful. Like there is so much space to run, to play, and we even have a pool. And I love swimming in the pool in the summer. Like the pool is normally really cold, but it's so satisfying to go in the hot summer. Which is your favorite room? My favorite room is obviously my bedroom because basically it's my personal room. It's the way I want it to be. It's kind of small, but I really like it here. I spend a lot of my time here, especially now with all the coronavirus and all this homeschooling. And yeah, I really enjoy being here. Yes, I can describe it. But can you describe it? Yes, I can describe it. Well, there are two doors. The first one is the entry door. Then to the left, there's another door which leads to the bathroom. So when you enter my room, right in front of it is my bed. And it's actually a really big bed. It is a king size bed, and I love sleeping there. It's so comfortable, and yeah. Then at the right side there's my desk, which my computer is and everything. And across the room there's my clothes, and yes. If you could improve one thing about your house, what would it be? Even though I said that the garden is beautiful, I would like it to be bigger. Like, even though I have a big garden, I want it to be like enormous, like with a lot of trees, with a lot of plants, like a lot of bushes. I don't know. It's just the way I want it to be, but I don't know. Do you enjoy watching films? I actually love watching films. I personally watch 2 movies per week, and I am a really picky person when it comes to films because it is really hard for me to enjoy a film because sometimes a film isn't that good and isn't that gratifying that I really want to watch. So it's really difficult to me to like a film. What kind of films do you like the most? I really like drama movies, drama series, everything with drama. And many people say I'm a really dramatic person, but I think it is because of that. And I'm not ashamed of watching drama films because they're actually really good films. Did you watch much TV as a kid? Of course, I watched a lot of TV when I was a kid. I watched every morning. I wake up at 6 a.m. and watch all my cartoons, like since the morning till breakfast, and after breakfast, go to school and come back from school and watch cartoons and then eat dinner. And yeah, like I spent a lot of time watching TV as a child. Are foreign films popular in your country? Yes, they are really popular in my country. Like, there's a lot of diversity here. Even though we have a lot of influential influence from the United States, we like to watch those films because they're actually really great films. But sometimes our own films are not that recognized in other countries. How would you greet someone who was visiting your house? Well, I would be a great host. I would invite them to dinner. I would show them the house. I would buy a bottle of wine and just put some music on it and just welcome them to my house, which is their house. And yes. Would you greet an old friend and a stranger in the same way? No, because an old friend, you have a lot of memory, a lot of nostalgia with them. So it's not the same feeling. Like a stranger, you obviously need to greet them really respectful, like every other people. But an old friend is an old friend. There's always gonna be memories between you and your friend. So I think um, I would not greet differently an old friend and a stranger. How do you meet new people? Well, basically, I meet new people at parties, at school, but nowadays it's a lot complicated because the whole coronavirus thing. It's really difficult to make new friends. Like especially um, months ago, I used to go to parties, to meet new people, to talk to strangers, and make new friends because yeah, I'm a really social person, and now the whole quarantine is really difficult. Do you think fast impressions are important? I don't think fast impressions are important. I think the most important impression is the first impression, because the first impression is always going to tell you how the person is going to be. So yes,